Ladies and gentlemen, I am back from a small comic book con in Laurel, Maryland, which is just north of DC, south of Baltimore, Clandestine Comics. I haven't gone to this con in a while, and I haven't gone to a whole lot of local cons. I've really cooled off on my buying, and I'm really trying to get back in there. It's just sometimes the schedule doesn't work. But lo and behold, I bought a bunch of books. So let's go into the deals that I found today. So perhaps the gem surprise of my day was this book. It was X-Men 56, What is Power? It's the living monolith. I've wanted this Silver Age book, bronze maybe, teetering on bronze, for quite some time. Picked it up from 50 bucks from the guys at To Be Continued Comics and came home, and then I realized there's this on the book. We got a Neal Adams signature there, people. I didn't realize that when I bought it. I just had been looking for this book. I have a copy. I think I have a lower grade. Well, actually, no. I think I have a decent mid-grade copy. But I've been looking and buying doubles. And the rest of this haul, I'm going to show you some of the things that I have that I already have. But I'm just picking up doubles of X-Men books mostly. It brings me joy. I'm purely picking up books that bring me joy these days, and I've already filled the holes in my collection for my key books, but now I'm just picking up doubles, higher grade versions, and other things that are just interesting to me. So this is one of them. I love this Neal Adams cover. Neal Adams, obviously we lost him several years ago, and I do have a Neal Adams sketch. This is a book that I would have had signed by Neal Adams back in the day. I didn't. Wasn't really into signatures as much, especially when he was doing the cons I was at. But to get one that's already signed by him is pretty awesome. Maybe I will get this pressed. Maybe I will send it off to CGC JSA verification. That might be a good idea. But just a really cool signature there. The next batch of books I picked up, and they had $2 bins, $5 bins, and $10 bins. And if you bought 5 issues in each of the $5 or $10 bins, you got an extra one free. And so I picked up all of these, and the dealer took out maybe, I paid $15 less than what the deal would have been, the normal price. So I paid $60 for all of these books. So I'm going to start with the $2 ones. Oh, and I also bought like a Priced as Mark book. So the Priced as Mark book was this New Mutants 86. He had it priced at $14. Again, it was less than the market rate for everything because I bought all of these books. So in the end, I bought all of these for $60. So New Mutants 86, Cameo of Cable. Why did I buy this? I have this book. This looks minty. I pulled it out. I was like, this could be a 9.8. This was he had a lot of really high grade stuff, and so that's why I spent the time at the very end of my time at the con and looked through his books. I'm a sucker for some Liefeld work. I mean, he did as this video here shows. He did block me on Instagram for asking him a question, but I still am a sucker for the New Mutants run. So if I can get a 9.8 in this, and I'll have to evaluate whether I deal with this or not. That could be pretty exciting to have picked it up for about 10 bucks. These next 4 books were marked as $2, and they were part of the deal. So high grade copy of X-Men 277, Jim Lee cover. Is this first Wolverine Gambit battle, if that matters? But just an iconic cover. And then I picked up one of my favorites, Uncanny X-Men 274. I love this issue. I remember picking this up in like value packs back in the 90s as I was starting my collection, and just was like, what is going on? This is one of the early issues of X-Men I ever collected. And I was like, I have no idea what's happening. They're in space. Professor X is battling the Shi'ar. Like, what is happening? So, and the costumes are killer. I love the original throwbacks. So, X-Men 275, gatefold cover. And then, again, $2, a nice copy of 261, Jim Lee, early Jim Lee, and a newsstand. And 258. This was again in the $2 box. All right, the other ones I picked up that were a mix of $5 and $10. So New Mutants 91. Uh, I think this is a 9.8 candidate, and I don't have a 9.8 in this particular issue. I would love to get the whole Liefeld run, which is just something that I really loved to collect as a kid. I'd love to get all of those on a 9.8, and I'm close, just not complete yet. So this is a really nice Sabretooth cover. This is a beater, but I got 221, first appearance of Mr. Sinister, newsstand. Really low grade copy, but I couldn't leave it there, and it was in the $5 bin. So I couldn't leave it there for $5. This book's catching some steam. This is X Factor 19, newsstand, first Horseman of Apocalypse. A really nice copy of Uncanny 251, the iconic Wolverine on the X-Cross. Mark Silvestri artwork. Love this issue. Uncanny X-Men 268, one of the first X-Men issues I ever owned. Really nice high-grade copy. And then this one I threw in as the freebie, in that when you buy, $5 books or $10 books, if you buy it at 5, you get an extra free. Superman 317, Neil Adams Kryptonite cover. Love this cover. Don't own it already, and it's not that high grade. It's pretty low to mid, but just a really nice copy. Just a really nice comic cover, and add it to the collection. So all of those books I got for $60. I think that was a pretty decent deal. And the last batch of books I got for about $70 total. I think that was pretty decent. So Justice League 40 got a first appearance in here. It's the Dark Side War, and it's a newsstand. So that's pretty cool find. I keep on picking this book up. Silver Surfer 34, really minty copy. Thanos returning. I need to stop buying this book. Picked up a nice copy of Mighty Thor 412, newsstand. First full appearance of the New Warriors, and the first cameo in issue 411. These are both newsstand copies. Eternal Warrior number 4, first appearance of Bloodshot. Really nice copy. Minty Despicable Deadpool 287 Clayton Crane cover. I don't own this book raw. I have a signed copy slabbed. So I figured to add this in. This is actually probably one of my favorite Clayton Crane books. The cover is really nice. The first one I picked up at this booth is Solar Man of Adam 10, second print. This, you can see the second print because of the Roman numeral. It is hard to see in person, I'll tell you that. You got the good reflection coming in, so you can see that. But you got the logo. This is black embossed. This was like the only time anyone ever has done something like this. It is super hard to grade this book. I have one in a 9.8, the second print. The first print goes for a lot of money if you can get a 9.8. This one looks like it's in nice condition. So the bag looks like it's a little scuffed, but it also might be the book. But I couldn't leave this sitting there for $5. This was $5. So Solar Man of Adam, number 10, the original Valiant run from 1991. That's right before the Unity storyline. So anyone who collects knows that this is pre-Unity. And the last book I picked up was Savage Dragon 115. And I've been picking up Savage Dragon a little bit more lately, especially the ones in the 100s and the early 200s. I used to have those. I miss them. So I've been trying to find them. So hey, if you're selling any Savage Dragon out there, let me know. I'd be happy to take some off your hands. But definitely been missing that in my collection. I have been reading it since the very beginning. So that was my haul today. I feel like I got back in the groove. I spent about 2.5 hours there hunting before I had to go home. And yeah, fun day hunting in a small hotel ballroom. All comic books in Maryland. So thanks for watching. Let me know what you think of the books. Feel free to comment down below. If you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button. Would love to have you along. And I will see you next time. Stay tuned for a bunch of CGC hauls, magazine hauls, comic book hauls, lots of different things happening, ready to be posted. So check that out. Check out my Instagram page. You can see a lot of things in quicker, real-time action that I want to show off. So I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.